Friday night.
Welcome into Tunes Brothers, the React segment. We've got a full panel of opinions to offend everybody. We've got Darren, Scotty, Dave, and Lou. I had originally 3 unknown to me bands all ready to go. So I guess you could say next week's is ready. Because in the process, I had 3, well, 1 unknown, but 2 very known to me pop up with new music. So we're doing that instead. So I don't know if you saw the thumbnail or not. One band, the unknown to me, is called Crown. The other band is very known to me, Temple Balls. And the other one will be the grandma of rock herself, old leather skin Lita Ford, and something called Greg Ho or Gary Ho, some fucking nerdy dude. I don't know who he is. He must be a musician. So if you guys want to discuss this, or maybe you know who he is, I'll have to look him up here, because if I was prepared, it wouldn't be Tunes Brothers.
He's a hoe.
Yes.
Well, he might not be that, and that's why he uses that name. Throwing you off. Could
He might be the hoe.
Virgin.
He might be a hoe pitching for the other team.
I said we've already talked about that. And Louis.
Yeah, what do you want?
Singers, no.
Sing, no.
Sing us the verses.
I'm counting out. Don't count me out. This is basically what it's all about. I got 9 lives. I can't. Just stick with me. That's really where it's at. No.
It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to
do it.
It still doesn't make me like that song anymore.
I think me singing it makes you hate it more.
Shut up, Callie.
Well, no, because I can get a comical, something out of that comedy-wise. Well, I don't get that with Kiss.
Well, I happen to like the song. Okay, I know I'm not alone out there in the world.
I don't hate the song, Louis. I liked it when it first came out because it was heavy.
I do.
Yeah, well, that's you. I was talking about me. So yeah, I like it. Okay, it's all about me, man. All right.
But to be fair, he likes Constantly Cute too. So,
Yeah. I can't lie. I cannot lie, man. I am not going to.
Of all the songs we've done that you've disliked, and you like Constantly Cute.
I like Constantly Cute. Yep.
Okay, so here we go. Crown is a Swedish supergroup.
Supergroup?
Yeah, they're announcing their 3rd studio album called Wonderland, which was released August 22nd of this year. Vocalist Alexander Strandell. Let's see, who else do they got? Jonah, Kickin', John. I don't know why they're called a supergroup. I'm trying to find their references here. Okay, so guitarist Love Magnuson is from Dynasty, and they're a fucking killer band. Jonah Teese from Heat. John 11 from Europe, legendary bassist. And Christian Ludvigs, the Poodles drummer.
All right, so there's 2 bands from Sweden. One is called The Crown.
Nope, this is just Crown with an E at the end.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so don't ever try to correct me.
No, right. I was asking because I was looking at The Crown. I wanted, okay.
All right, Vacant Heart. Who picked these 3 albums? Dave, as usual, not great choices for this audience. This is not for a specific audience. These are new artists, not albums, just songs that come out from people in a rock to metal genre. Now,
I haven't even heard.
The audience does not like The Warning, Kiss, Ozzy, Poison, Motley. This is in the same vein as everything I just said. Different genres or subgenres of metal and rock. I'm sorry I did not get your okay before I chose which songs I would, choose to react to. I will certainly keep that in mind in the future.
Get him Falconheart.
Yeah. So, piss off. In other words. All right. So, yes. You haven't even heard the fucking songs yet. How can you even fucking say damn like it's garbage? First of all,
I hadn't even heard them yet.
If you don't know who Temple Balls in Vacant Heart, get your ass after this video on the fucking YouTube and look them up because they're every bit worthy of being on this fucking channel. I can't speak for Granny Lita or the other band because I haven't heard them yet, but it's all this type of music and it's all new, and that's the point. We spend 99% of the time doing old bands. Who just ditched on us, Davey?
Hey, Valken, why did you do that? He was in a pretty good mood, I think, and now you done started something, dude.
Speaking of super groups, Darren says there's a new one named Howl Owl Howl. That's a terrible fucking name, and
that is a horrible name.
Includes members of Hootie and the Blowfish, REM, and the
Blackbird.
Okay, so it's going to be real slow and boring music.
Oh, we're not listening to that, are we?
I don't think they've released anything yet, but it's.
God!
I don't prefer. It's Darius Rucker from Hootie. So the lead singer, and then I don't know which members of REM and Black.
So he stopped singing country now, then, or is this a country band?
I very limited information.
Good.
All right. Anyway, Vacant Heart right away trying to get a rise out of me while thinking he was taking a shot at Dave, and it was I who fucking chose these songs.
He did get a rise out of you.
All right, let's roll that beautiful bean footage already.
Yes, we are going to start with the band Crown, and I believe the song is called Waiting for You. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I'm burning all the bridges. Right now, I'm trying hard to understand, and I'm going out the way where we both were led astray by the weakness of our hearts. And I know that seeing equals believing, but I'm always dreaming of the alien eye in the sky on the run. I'm waiting for you. Wipe the tears out of your eyes. Living this time of my life.
Okay. Well, seems like it's a swing and a miss for the commenters. Darren,
Well,
I'm sorry. Are we interrupting your dinner?
no, just popcorn time.
Okay.
Got to have a snack while we're watching videos, you know.
Good idea.
I'm kind of torn on this one. I did not like the intro. I'm not sure if in Sweden if keyboards are the in thing or not. I wasn't too keen on as much as there was for that. And I know somebody said that the singer was annoying, but you know, I didn't mind his voice.
Whoever said that, and I saw that too, needs to look up the definition of annoying, because I'll wait my turn. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I actually kind of liked the singer. That's why I said I was kind of torn. I thought the rest of it was actually decent. It was good enough for me to want to listen to what else they have on that album, because in my opinion, I would give this like a 6 or a 7. I mean, hopefully the rest of it isn't as keyboard driven, but I didn't mind it.
Down Under.
Well, I'd half that score if I was you, Darren.
You what?
It's more like a 3.
Okay.
That's better.
Not a 7.
That's better.
Just goes to show a double bass can't save a song. Because no, I didn't like that. I like keyboards, but that keyboard sitting just under the mix there sounded awful. So the singer was all right, but to me it was just if that was the song I heard, it's not going to make me want to go and hear anything else.
Louie.
Wow, it was like when that keyboard started, I was like, sounded very bizarre and strange. And then when the song kicked in, then the keyboard seemed to work with the song while the song was going. But the verses at first it was like a lot of songs, they come in with these heavy, fast, or, good tempo beats and chords. And then when the verse starts, it just drops and implodes. Then it had to pick back up again. I didn't really hate it or anything, but it's not something I would ever go listen to again.
Okay, before Scott goes, JC chimes in. We killed Crocus for their singer last time. This guy was below him. And again, I would refer you to doing some research on what it is to be a vocalist, and then take some lessons and tell me what's easier to hit, Crocus's phlegm throat or this guy's crystal smooth high pipes. Scotty.
I'll take that comment. I'll take the Crocus singer over this guy.
Well, that's surprising.
This guy wasn't too impressive to me. He's too high pitched through the whole damn song. He did lower it a little bit, but I mean, look, he's not bad. He's a damn good singer. I give him credit for that. Okay, he's got talent. Not my kind of talent though. The keyboards are overwhelming through the whole damn song. Literally, that is the forefront right there. The drummer's insane. I thought the drummer kicked ass. The song overall, I didn't. I just not me. I'll give it a 1.5.
Oh, yeah, half me.
Yeah.
Oh, also, I noticed there was a little hint, a couple seconds through the melody of the song that reminded me of Bon Jovi's "Runaway." It was in there in the song. You could hear a little bit of like the 3 or 4 melody notes that sounded similar.
It was on tight.
"Runaway."
Thank you.
It's my turn. I was just tuning you guys out. I tend to do that when people don't know what they're talking about. Darren's point, yes. Swedish metal, Finnish, Denmark, all that, they are very keyboard driven with their metal sound. I find it odd that somebody who loves ELO and Pink Floyd, Dave, would have a problem with keyboards.
I told you, I usually like them. I just found those ones a little annoying.
Scott, you don't count, because if they're not throwing up on a microphone, keyboards, you don't
fucking count. Because Dave, I'm standing up for Dave here. Pink Floyd's and ELO's keyboards are different. than that. That was just brash. I mean, could they not put them in the background a little bit?
Name me 5 ELO songs right now.
Breaking the Law.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't bring me down.
Okay, 1.
And the whole Rocky Horror Picture Show soundtrack.
I think I proved my point to those.
I don't know the names of all their songs, but I did have their album back in the day. But I can't. I had the Xanadu album too. You know, I mean, but I can't name. I can't name the damn song.
You're incredibly qualified. My apologies. You had an album once. Okay,
yeah,
so
absolutely.
The keyboard at the beginning was annoying. I don't tend to really like the keyboard set the tempo. However, anybody on this panel or in the comment section or in Timbuk fucking 2 who thinks this guy's got an annoying voice, you don't know what the fuck it is to have talent as a fucking singer. And I challenge anybody out there right now, send me a recording of you singing better than this guy. And you got the email addresses. I'm waiting. Panelists included. I'm waiting.
Well, I didn't mind his voice.
Because when we got somebody on here who thinks Bon fucking Scott is a lyrical giant, ripping
damn
this
right.
band, this band could play most complicated AC/DC song, Sleeping.
All right? And that still don't make them worth a damn. I don't give a fuck what they can do. I don't care if they can play it with their toes. You know, give me something I like. Give me something, you know, I want to hear, man, and I'll take it.
I will, Scott. I'll go and get a band that plays 3 chords and the vocalist can't sing, and you'll be happy.
And damn right. They'll rule the world, because both of my favorite bands.
I thought the song was good. And I think anybody who did not like it is fine. But to question talent and to mock the usage of instruments that aren't the same old fucking 6-string guitar playing A, D, and G over and over and over again, get educated.
Who mocked the instruments? It wasn't me. I said they got talent. I even said
the drummer and the singer's voice. That's it.
Yeah, but I said the synthesizer was overwhelming to the forefront through the song. But I didn't mock anybody.
1984 isn't over the top with fucking keyboards.
It blended in the music, man. It was a stability right there, even with the guitars and drums. This right here was like the voice that we was listening to here a while back when their voice was way out there that needed to tone down. I was just saying, tone down the synthesizers a little bit. Keep them. I don't care. But they are brash through the whole. You can't even hardly hear the guitars, man, except when he's playing the lead. Now, the lead was good.
That's at least you've given some definition of the other things. But I come off of this with 3 people immediately dismissing the song because of the keyboard, not fucking giving a fuck to comment on the rest of the song. And that's a little annoying because I know how talented you have to be to play and sing this kind of music. So to dismiss over a single instrument is a little narrow-minded to me, and that's what irritated me.
Okay. Yeah.
As I said, Rob, I just didn't like the way it was mixed in.
Yeah, and I just didn't like as much as there was in the opening. The rest of it blended in well. I mean, and I
didn't have a problem with what Darren said, but
well, what did I say that offended?
Neither one of you gave. Louie and Dave never talked about the song. All you did is immediately fixate on the keyboard.
I didn't like the song or the match. The song itself didn't do much for me. I said the guy had a good voice. I said I didn't like the way the keyboard was mixed in with the song. That's what I said.
And
I don't have to like the song.
It was kind of strange sounding. Then when the music kicked in, the keyboard seemed to fit in nicely. So I said I didn't say it was a bad thing.
No, and I don't care if you didn't like the song. That's not my point. My point is it just seems like you guys were dismissing it based on a keyboard intro.
No,
the lead was fantastic. I mean, yeah.
You could have said the lead sucks, the drummer sucks, the vocalist sucks, and the keyboarder sucks, but I just, for a reaction video, the bands deserve at least enough attention paid to everything, not just one annoying thing. That's all I'm saying.
Well, we're
But
not.
whether you liked them or not, it's irrelevant. That's fine. That's your opinion, and God love you for it. That's why we do this. I just was a little annoying that it seemed like nobody was paying attention to anything after they didn't like the keyboard, and that's not why we do this.
We'll break them. We'll break them down. You know, if that's what you want, we'll break them down after each song.
That's why people watch reaction. They want to see what you think of everything, not just one thing that annoyed you.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's fine. Case, I could have just shut off anything from fucking Black Sabbath or Dio or anything after the first note, but I listened.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's fine. Actually, I'd rather do that, to be honest with you, you know. So,
all right.
Yeah.
Let's go to, God forbid, I can't
see. This is what Valkenhart has started.
Yeah, Valkenhart did start it in the first place. We're gonna do Temple Balls. This is not AC/DC. I'm just warning you. This ain't Kiss.
It should be.
This ain't Pink Floyd. All right. This is a modern metal band that pound for pound will rip your fucking face off. I've seen live performances. They're fucking fantastic. I was hooked on this band back with my reaction channel Victory Cast. Absolutely amazing. I have not heard the song yet, so I'm putting my neck out too. I didn't even know they had a new album, and this popped up in my feed, and I was like, "Holy shit!" So I'm flying blind, but they're a great fucking band.
Do you guys, are any of you guys? I'm not really a big Queensryche fan. Are you guys?
Not really. I mean, some songs are good, but
they've got half a dozen good songs.
Yeah, it's kind of like Dream Theater for me. It's just kind of got that weird, almost gothic sound to it all the time.
It's good you said Dream Theater, because that's what that kind of reminded me of a little bit, but a little faster than Dream Theater. But
that style of music, Scott, is what like Nightwish, who had a huge following on my channel.
The Siberian Orchestra or something.
Yes. It's I don't know if that's new metal or not, but it's very keyboard heavy, ripping guitar mix. It's an odd coupling, but it seems to be all the rage.
Well, Rick is going on another journey to Myrtle Beach to see Jeff Tate at the House of Blues. So
I've watched some clips, and the fucker still sounds good. I'll say that.
Okay, that's what he said. I've never been. He likes them, but I never was a huge. Maybe a couple songs.
No,
maybe,
as long as he sings Silent Lucidity.
Oh, fuck off!
That's why I hated Queensryche when they came out.
Oh God,
that song.
Love that song.
So I widely ignored him, and then over the last few years, the few times I'll road trip with my brother, he'll play like
Empire or something,
Love and stuff like that. And I think, okay, that's some good stuff. So
yeah,
I unfairly judged them because of A, his appearance, and B, Silent Lucidity
and political.
Wow, that I never knew. I was shocked to see. I think he.
No. They sing about political. That's what I meant. Yeah.
I think he tried to stab one of his bandmates on stage, and that's what broke him up.
Yeah, they fired him, man. They knew they was going to fire him right after that gig, dude. Him and his wife. But, she was like the whatever, and that was the story I heard. I seen him on an interview one time. We can get into that later, though. But, yeah.
Who thinks they got a sub for something?
Nobody. I just thank Tom for subscribing to the channel, and
Tom just now subscribed to the channel.
Well, paid for it. Became a
Tom
member.
Tupa.
Well, that's different than being a member is different than subscribing.
Well, yeah, but I just thanked him for becoming a member, and
did you?
I kind of
what's the last part of that comment?
Why wouldn't
something to do with tampons?
Get your facts straight, man.
Yeah, and if that's what all you were doing, what's the rest of that comment up there?
What, that you need the sub money to pay for your tampon? That's not a fucking lie.
Yeah, you're on the rag tonight.
I love it.
Okay, let's get to Temple Balls. I can only imagine the shit tossing all of you guys are going to give these guys, because God forbid they haven't been around for 40 years. All right, here we go.
Hey, some of my favorite bands haven't been there for 40 years.
There will be blood.
Oh,
The Apostle has escaped. The temple is open again. Lyra, listen. The ceremony is happening tonight. They're doing everything they can to stop it from happening. This is the new ritual. Listen to it very closely. They must finish the ceremony. Remember the prophecy. If they finish it, a new era will begin. Disciple, you know what to do. Take the tunnel. Go now.
All hell's broken loose in the shady side of town. Street fighters being a crowd, turn up the dusty grounds. It's been a long time since the seas were bloody blue. Every other battle started to the misconstrue. It doesn't matter if you're hunting high or hunting low. Every choice you make is doomed. Blood will be shed no matter who is right or who is wrong. And so we sing the same old song. There will be blood. There will be blood. Revolution, give me blood. There will be blood. Revolution, give me blood. Air is getting thicker, the city's about to fall. Defenders won't surrender, forever standing tall. The promised glory stuck a knife deep into you. Fear takes over, now you know it's time to move. A knife can recognize if you're a friend or you're a foe. It doesn't really kill the truth. Blood will be shed no matter who is right or who is wrong. And so we sing the same old song. There will be blood. There will be blood. Revolution, give me blood. There will be blood. Revolution, give me blood. It doesn't matter if you're hunting high or hunting low. For all I know, the price of tears is always blood. There will be blood. Revolution, give me blood. There will be blood. Revolution, give me blood. For all I know, the price of tears. For all I know, the price of blood is tears. There will be blood. Ow!
Muted, Rob.
I will be going first here because Vacant Heart, you keep attacking commenters, and you will not just be banned from this video, be banned from the fucking channel. So
What'd he do? What'd he do?
He's fucking taking shots at pretty much everybody in there, calling people stupid, and he's just being an obnoxious ass to me.
That's what he's. Don't let him get on his shit, man. Come on.
Anyway, my apologies to the other four panelists. There happened to be like 5 seconds of a keyboard in the middle. I apologize for that blasphemy.
Apology accepted.
This was an amazing fucking song, killer goddamn singable fucking chorus, awesome drum beat and guitar riff. This band never fucking disappoints me, and the only reason it's not all over this channel is because nobody seems to appreciate anything that hasn't come out, or in the 70s or 80s. Anything after that might as well not even be fucking represented. So that's why I keep this stuff off, people. But there you go, Temple Balls. There.
No, I remember you sending me a text message when I think you had already done a reaction to
Trap.
Which one?
Trap.
Yeah. And I liked it. I liked it a lot. I mean, it went on my Spotify playlist right away. And this song isn't any different. I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed this, and can't believe that you're going to lump me in with people who don't like new music.
No. I'm referring to the comments, the people watching who are like, why are we listening to this next?
Okay. Because I do try to find new stuff, and there are some bands, I mean, can't call Ghost new. They've been around like for 10, 14 years or whatever, but I tried to get out there and listen. I don't think Temple Balls is one of them, but there's that a record company from overseas that signs a lot of these, like Starachi. That was one of the bands on that label, and I have found quite a few that are on that label that I really enjoy. But yes, the riff is very, very catchy on this. Really enjoyed it. I mean,
somebody did make the reference to Steel Dragon. That was in my head too, because it's not There Will Be Blood, but it's Gimme Blood Pollution. Yeah. And this is that revolution following There Will Be Blood. So yeah,
I can hear that. But no, like I said, everything was good. I know like most of the video was AI,
and that's another. They're ripping it in the comments because of that, and I can't defend it. I hate that shit.
Me too. And it's like AI is fine for some of it, and I'm pretty sure it's probably having to do with funding, right? I mean,
yeah,
filming videos isn't cheap. That was the only drawback, really, was the AI driven stuff, but the song itself was killer.
I don't know if it's a cost thing. I mean, that might be part of it, but most of these bands, including The Warning, right, when they do videos, they just set a camera up in the room and jam to the song, and that's all I ask for. I think I would prefer that 10 out of 10 times. Yeah. But I think AI, that whole AI video game look, is the whole new rage now.
That wouldn't be very expensive, I don't think. But if they wanted to film something like they did real without doing AI with the car chase and all that stuff, that can't be cheap. So
no.
So I get it, right? I mean, yeah, I think I would have preferred that they just set up a couple of cameras and play the song, but the song is good. It stands on its own regardless of the video.
All right, Davey boy, this much more your style?
Yeah, definitely. And once again, you keep saying the keyboard. I love keyboards.
You're not going to let that go, Dave. You know how I am.
Well, come on.
You all started on me right away with the double bass thing. You and the commenters, I am going to be giving it to you in kind.
Hey,
so
you've done the double bass thing so many times, I have to bring it up.
Keyboards.
Yeah, I hate keyboards. I'll just get my keyboard out. Hang on. Yes, this was like the video clip. It's hard to get past. AI is great. But unfortunately, I think when a lot of people make these clips, I don't know who looks at them after, but there are so many glitches in them that's what I think throws people off.
Yeah.
So I'd rather hear the song without the film clip, to be honest,
Yeah.
because I think it stands better by itself. Everything
Yes.
about it was great. So this is a huge leap from the first one. I know you liked the first one, but to me, this by far would be 7.5, 8 out of 10. So
Well, and at this point, AI is a bit overrated because everything I see, it still looks cartoonish in a way. As
you
real,
can,
I mean, as real as it can look. If you really are I have yet to be fooled by an AI video that it's actually human beings.
yeah, you can get
It's
some of the
not
deep
there
fake
yet.
stuff that works, but once you put a lot of action into it, that's when you get the problems. And yes, it would get very expensive to go through and keep regenerating parts to get the right part, because it's not as cheap as you think it is to actually do. So yeah, but like I said, I would much prefer just to see the band on stage, just playing their instruments, because I just think it's better that way. It's what we grew up with, and that's what we loved.
Jay Bake, hard to create great eye when you are only eating a steady diet of reindeer. Okay. Ricky Patterson says, Scotty G, go fuck yourself. No, he didn't say that.
Thanks, man.
Nah, he says love you, bro. All right,
Love
Louis.
you back, bro.
Ricky Bobby.
I'm almost terrified to give any opinion of anything from here on. Shit.
Dum dum dum.
Come on,
I
Louis.
didn't
No,
hate-
go ahead. I'm curious to see
Both
what you
barrels,
find
Lewis.
wrong with it.
I liked the song, but I thought it was just too repetitive with the verse and the lyrics, mostly the verse.
Did you hang on one second? I'll let you finish, but in just reference to that, did you choose anything off of that Crocus album on the last battle?
Yeah, I chose a handful of songs. At least
Okay, then
4.
repetitive isn't working for your argument. Go ahead.
No, I mean, but we got to compare songs to other songs. That's a whole different system as opposed to just hearing a song and reacting to it. Okay, and it's like what you compare it to is how you make your choices. But as far as this goes, I didn't hate it. I kind of was missing the keyboards from the first song more than the keyboards in the current song. But it's not a bad listen. Like I say, so far tonight, I'm not hearing anything that's like, oh my God, this song, where did it come from? It's the most amazing thing I've ever heard. It's not in that category for me. Where is this band from?
Finland.
Good. They had 2 American cars. They couldn't make up their mind whether they wanted to show the Mustang or the Chevy Impala, and you couldn't see both at the same time. So I don't know what was up with that. So that was a cool part about the video, seeing the old classic American cars. It's not a terrible song. I'm not going to, oh my God, that. But I would never deliberately put it on a playlist. But if it came around where I was hearing it again, I would just go with it. I don't know. I'm not a professional paid reaction person to give you insightful meaning.
You don't need to be. You don't. All we want is your take. How it made you. I mean, how you liked it. That's it. You did your job, man.
Yeah, but the way you freaking reamed our asses and things we said, like, oh my God, we're not professional reactors. We just think, we hear the song, do we like it or we don't like it?
That's where I was going with it, Louis. And as usual, you focused on the rant and not the explanation, which was, tell me why. And tell me you listened to everything. Give me some substance to your argument other than the keyboard fucking made it terrible. That's all I was saying with that first one.
All right. Well, I can't say any more than what I just said. It's how I feel.
Gotcha. Bacon Heart likes the song except for the lyrics, beat, riff, solo, and vocals. Again, I know you said rock and roll over, which is the cheap way out. To list a album that you actually like, but I've yet to see you, thump your chest for a band you think is worthy of, your time. Since you constantly tune into these videos and hate everything, I'm just curious, what is it you would like to see? War, Man-O-War, some unlistenable shit. I'm just curious.
Give us something. Yeah.
Everything. Yeah, you shit on everything.
I think he said before that he likes Christian rock.
It's easy to do that when you don't represent anything, right? It's like, I'm going to make fun of everything, but I'm not going to tell you what I like because I don't want you to make fun of it. Ricky Patterson, ready to rock tomorrow night. GF Tate House of Blues, Myrtle Beach. Have a good time. Let me know how it was, because the videos I have seen, he still sounds damn good. So I'm curious. Scotty,
Yeah.
Temple Balls, and the AI disaster video.
So I guess everything in the video was AI. It ruins me, man, because
even the incredibly hot chick.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to say, well, at least the best thing about this song was the blonde in the fucking video, man. Hot dang.
Not real.
But no, man, I'm fucking with you, dude. I was wanting to get Rob turning colors there on this one. This is more my speed here. I like this much better than the first song. This has got a riff to it. This has got a hell of a drum beat, man. This actually sounds dated. You know, this sounds like something that it came out in the 80s, man, or the early 90s, give or take.
That's why I love them.
So I'll take that all day.
Yeah, there are some bands out there who still play in that vein. It's just unfortunate. You'll never see them live unless you're a world traveler, because they're smaller bands overseas, and that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
All right, so this last one, I didn't even look up the guy and what he's. I looked at the comments when I found the video, and apparently the guy's a big deal. Must be just in modern times. His name's Gary Hoey or Ho or some shit like that. Him and Lita Ford have a new video out for a song called "You Know I Would." So I'm assuming they're talking about Lita Ford and, you know, any man who would, you know, give her an offer, she would. Because let's face it, she's a tramp from the word go. Anyway, never been a Lita Ford fan, so I'm curious to see if she's learned how to sing yet. And we will find out. I don't know who this Gary Hoey is. I have no fucking idea. I have no idea what to expect. I don't know if he's also a singer. I don't know anything about this. So,
songwriter. He's recorded over 20 albums. He auditioned for Ozzy in '87 when he was searching for a replacement for Jakey Lee, but Zakk Wylde got the job. He teamed up with Frankie Benelli to form Heavy Bones. Okay. Heavy Bones had an album like in the early 90s that was really good.
Okay.
Wow.
Hair metal sound. So
said the name the name doesn't sound familiar at all. So maybe his face will be familiar. I don't know. Well, unless we're going to get an all AI video, who knows?
I was going to say, it says he toured with Queen, Ted Nugent, Foreigner, Joe Satriani, the Doobie Brothers, Beth Hart.
Kenny Wayne Shepherd, Eric
So he's like a musician for hire type thing.
Yep.
Kind of like Eric Singer was. Okay. Well, let's see what the song's all about.
Here you go, Lou.
I won't let you see what's inside of me, 'cause it's too dark for me to share. Can't go back in time, leave it all behind. I need to know how much I care, 'cause I couldn't see how far I fell until I hit the ground. If I had the chance to take back the words, to take back the hurt, you know I would. If I had the chance to step back in time, to take back what's mine, you know I would. Make it right, a brand new start. Now I know the truth, nothing everything in my foolish pride. 'Cause I couldn't see how far I've been until I hit the ground. If I had the chance to take back the words, to take back the hurt, you know I would. If I had the chance to step back in time, to take back what's mine, you know I would, baby. If I had the chance to take back the words, to take back the hurt, you know I would. If I had the chance to take back the pain, you know I would. You know I would take it all back, baby. You know I would. Yeah, yeah. You know I would. Yeah. If I had the chance to take back the words, to take back the hurt, you know I would. If I had the chance to step back in time, to take back what's mine, you know I would.
Oh, I apologize. I got very little out of this because we're freaking killing me here.
What?
Yeah, it sounds country a little bit.
No.
Mr. Make Believe saying the budget for this video is $29.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jay Bake was basically saying they'd have to have handicap placards on the bus if they went on tour. The one comment, why is the camera like a mile away? Well, they don't want you to see her leathery skin, is pretty much my guess, because from a distance she looks like she'd still be hot, right? Trust me, she's not. The song's okay. She's still, I don't like her voice. She sings too airy for me. You can hear her breath too much in between words. I've never liked that about her, but the guitar playing is fucking fantastic on this. I don't know anything this guy's ever done, but Jesus Christ, he can play a bluesy, ballady guitar solo with the best of them. Holy shit. So not bad. Darren.
I agree. It's not a bad song. And I think I said it in our last video, right? I didn't grow up watching a lot of videos, so I try not to get caught up in the video because most of the time I'm not going to watch it anyway. The guitar playing was great. Her voice isn't bad. I mean, she's not out there belting out a rock tune by any means, but it's not something I would go back to. I mean, it's just okay. It didn't leave a huge impression other than the guitar work. You know, just looking at his resume, it's quite impressive. But I'd be interested to hear what some of the other stuff that he's done. That solo and that song that we just listened to was pretty damn good. But other than that, again, it didn't do much for me either.
It's kind of the consensus in the comments is some of them think her voice ain't too bad, but everybody's raving about the guitar player. Davey.
Well, I love the piano intro, Rob.
That's not a keyboard, though, is it?
Well, it probably is a keyboard. It's probably not a real piano, let's be honest. No one uses one anymore. I know we should concentrate on the song, but the video annoyed me because in the first part, she's singing this really tender bit, but her body movements
Yeah,
didn't
she's
match
dancing
what
like
she
she's
was-
at a
it's
go-go,
like,
right? So,
What are you doing?
well, JP pointed out, and I missed it. He said, I loved seeing him, hearing the guitar solo over the image of him playing a 12-string. So apparently the editing was terrible. I don't know.
I mean, the song is something you would hear, a million times. So it's nothing,
Yeah.
it's not breaking any new ground. The guitar playing was really strong, and it is probably the best part of the song. So, her vocals, well, they are what they are. Didn't sound too bad, but Studio Magic will do all sorts of things for you. So, yeah.
Ricky
Can't say any more
Patterson
than
in
that.
the house says, have you heard Fair Warning? It seems like I should have, but I can't be sure. Any of you guys heard of Fair Warning?
I think he's talking about the Van Halen album, I think.
Oh, okay. I thought there was a band called Fair Warning or something.
No. Surely he's not talking about the Van Halen album. He's probably talking about a band.
Which is it, folk, dude?
Yeah, what is it,
That
Rick?
name or the Van Halen album?
I don't know either way. And the other thing, Gigi, I did not forget my heritage. I'm 3/4 German, quarter German, Russian, and I forget what the other one is right now. So that's my.
He's Native American.
That's actually a lot of people have thought that, and my only complaint about that is then give me the fucking monthly check.
Give me a casino.
Give you those mules and that land, bro. Yep.
I must admit, Rob, the first time I saw you on your victory cast, I thought you were Indian.
Yeah, everybody.
I did too.
Always
and I have a very funny to me story about that. I was in the process of telling it one night when Rob was late. And
you didn't go through with it. Yes.
Well, because I didn't. But so long story short, right? I mean, when I first met Rob, I mean, his dad didn't live in the same town, and he talked about him constantly, and all the fun and all the times that he spent with his dad, right? And I was going to meet him. His dad was visiting in town, and I was going to meet him for the first time. Earlier that day, I had visited my mom, and as I was driving home or wherever I was going next, I had to drive past a hotel called the Kelly Inn, and I saw a man out there in the parking lot, like trying to hook up a trailer to a truck or something like that. And I was thinking to myself, it's like, poor Indians having a hard time getting that trailer attached. And then later that night, Rob and I go to the Kelly Inn to meet his dad, and it was the guy that was trying to get that trailer hooked up to that truck. And because from the distance I was at, his dad looked native too, but obviously I know that he is not and his dad was not. But that was, I think I told Rob later that night, it's like, yeah, I saw your dad and I thought he was a native.
You called him a drunk, some dumb drunk native. Yeah.
I don't think
Comanche.
Foot in the fucking mouth. Yeah. Okay.
It must be easy to hitch a wagon, hey.
If you want people to stop thinking that, lose the moccasins that you insist on wearing, and I don't care how cool you think you look in that headdress, it's not.
Yeah, Rob. Wig, wham, bam, gonna make you my man. Come on.
Yes. Rob, 5'5", probably native 20%. I am not 5'5", God damn it. I am 5'9", and I'm not. We just actually did
the platforms.
We did that whole ancestry.com thing, and there's no native anywhere, because we always thought maybe there was a teepee creeper who jumped the fence at old grandma's house at one point in time, but
Yeah.
Okay, Louie, we've got Lita the Legend Ford and some dude who plays guitar.
Okay, I'm glad you mentioned about that airy voice thing in vocals. I'm probably the only one in this panel that was for a long time enjoying watching Full House when my daughter was really little, and when your kid likes something, you want to watch it with them, then you kind of find the good in it. And I would call Full House a show that's good cake with terrible icing, because the two things that really ruined the show were Joey's comedy act, which was really lame, and Jesse Kasopoulos having that airy voice. Like, he is not going to be any superstar singer because of that annoying airy voice, So I just want to get that out of the way. as far as the song goes, I think it was the worst one of the night. It's
We knew that was going to be the case.
Yeah.
But even though she had the airy voice, tonally, not totally, but tonally, she sounded a lot like Sebastian Bach. Like she could have sat in and been the lead singer for Skid Row if she learned to get rid of the airy voice. I think they would have done well because she sounds just like the dude to a certain point.
I've got to go back and screenshot Scott's expression when you said that and use that for a meme. Scott, I think, disagrees with the Sebastian Bach reference.
Well,
now that you brought up Full House, Joey is the one who fucking ruined that show, right? As cheesy of a show as it was, I did enjoy it, except when that stupid cocksucker was on thinking he was funny.
When he did his regular stuff as a character on the show, he was very good.
Yeah, it's his comedy routine.
That stand-up routine sucked,
yeah.
And Jesse singing sucked, And those are the two things, I mean, I could go back and think about how funny that show was. Like when Danny's car got destroyed because it went into the ocean, and he's sitting in the bed with his little Michelle and saying what kind of sound does the car make? And he goes, and she says nothing. He goes, that's right. Mr. Carr says nothing because he's dead.
Well, Joey got to stick his cock in Alanis Morissette, though.
Alex Robinson, Full House was good. Fuller House was terrible. Fuller House was downright embarrassing and cringeworthy, and I think that's because the main actress was too busy, fucking skimming money off the top and calling in favors to get her kid preferential college admission, to worry about acting, which she finally went to jail for. Thank God that a celebrity finally paid for something illegal. Scotty!
I was going to say, Louis, how old was your daughter when you were watching that?
Oh, she was started at 3, and however years that show ran, 7, 8 years does that show go for? I don't remember.
I think we were better off. I watched Thomas the Tank Engine with my kids.
Oh, my son I used to watch, but my son, he's so violent. He's like, my favorite episodes when James falls off the track. I'm like, okay.
It's the fat cunt, the fat controller.
All right. J-Big, talk about Whiplash. We went from talking about elderly rockers to Native Americans to the cast breakdown on Full House. That's what you get here.
Yep, you never know.
Yeah.
Scotty, your take on Lita.
Yeah, man. By far not nowhere near my favorite ballad, of course, but I didn't mind it. Yeah, I mean, I like Lita. I've always liked Lita's voice, and the beat and the music to it, man, was fucking fantastic. I mean, once you got past the intro there,
and you could totally hear, Making a Mess Out of Me or Youth Gone Wild coming out of her, right?
Oh yeah, Slave to the Grind.
Yeah,
type. Yeah. I got that there toward the end there. Yeah, but. Louis ain't getting it, is he? But anyway, it don't matter. Yeah, man, I didn't think it was too bad. Actually, not bad.
Yeah, I mean, for Lita, it was actually, I expected it to be a lot worse. Ricky Patterson said he meant the band Wanted. He misspoke. I don't think I've ever heard of a band called Wanted. Are they new? Are they old? What's the deal on those guys, Ricky?
Yeah, I don't know that one either.
More Music says Louis still watches Barney. All right. So there we go. We've got 3 bands. 2 are relatively new. One is extremely refurbished.
Been around for a while.
Yeah. Out of it, my winner is Temple Balls, but I've got an affinity for that fucking band anyway. I thought the first band song was decent. I could definitely see checking out some more. I'm not going to say it's great, but it wasn't as offensive as a lot of the commenters thought it was. Lita, I think we all got the general consensus. It's just is what it is. It's not bad. It's kind of generic, kind of country rockish. She really didn't, and maybe she can't. And if she can't, good that she didn't try. There was really none of that badass Lita belting on any of those notes or anything. So, I mean, that kind of.
Yeah.
I think that's what kind of gave it more of the country vibe because she just didn't use that rock voice. But you know, is what it is. I'll still listen to any of these three over Nickelback or Creed or Three Doors Down or any of that.
Hey! Now, Creed's got a couple of good albums, man.
Sure
The
they
legs
do.
wide open.
Now, Nickelback, hell no, I don't like that shit at all. And Three Doors Down, man, I remember when they first came out, dude, and it was okay. I mean, I don't know, I could actually listen to it, but man, you talking about something that got old fucking fast. God damn, I can't stand that shit now. So yeah.
I think
More
Louis
music
got old fast.
is backing up the Creed bandwagon with you there, Scotty.
Yeah, my favorite album was Weathered by them. Yeah.
And of course, Gigi defending Nickelback. He might be the only person on this planet.
Well, she's Canadian, right? I mean, she's got to stick up for her homies.
I've seen him in concert.
Who forced you into that? I mean, were you kidding?
Well, a friend of mine had 2 tickets, so I went with him.
I seen Creed in concert, man. So yeah, man, they were fucking fantastic live.
Did you see the vision where Nickelback were on a heavy metal? What's it called?
Festival.
Yeah,
and they got booed off the stage.
A band that couldn't make it. They were asked if they could fill in, and it didn't go down well.
No, it didn't go down well. Yes.
More music says a Creed versus Three Doors Down versus Nickelback album Throwdown Dream would be iconic. And I will tell you right now, I will not be there. So if Dave wants to do that, he is more than welcome. I would rather
put the Creed album in, but not all.
To be honest,
my toenails pulled out with a plane.
I could put one of those albums in a 3-way battle with something else, but I couldn't
Creed
put the 3 together. No.
Creed. Yeah.
Okay. So there we got it. Scotty wants Kermit the Frog, the lead singer of Creed, to be presented. Geez,
First album was good.
It don't surprise me really because he thinks Ace Frehley can sing. It's kind of the same, right? Monotone, unimaginative vocals.
Did you like Hinder, Rob?
I don't even know.
They were okay. I've seen them a couple times. They were okay. Yeah, just nothing special.
If we could have stayed in Madison a little longer, other than being way too tired to drive back as it was.
That's what it was. He was the singer, right?
Yeah, he was the original singer for Hinder.
Okay. Nickelback are fine songwriters. Keep telling us.
Okay. God. The same song every time.
Yeah.
Well, come on, AC/DC fan. Let's not be.
Good.
AC/DC is brilliant songwriters compared to them fucking guys.
It's still the same song every time.
No, it ain't the same song every time. You're fucking brain damaged, bro. They got different damn tempos, man.
Louis, do you know anything about that type of, I suppose, 2000s-ish metal, Nickelback, Creed, all that stuff?
I only heard the stuff that was played on the radio from those type of bands, so I don't know with their repertoire, their catalog, or anything like that. And everything they play on the radio stuff sucked of that style of music. You know, that's why when I heard Green Day and Offspring for the first time, just, based on the music, not their viewpoints.
Right.
They were a breath of fucking fresh air.
Yeah.
They were really good and all that other stuff. I didn't like Stone Temple Pilots, most of the stuff. I didn't like
really?
Other bands I can't name. From what they played on the radio. That's what I'm talking about.
They got a couple of albums.
Most of the time, AC/DC runs in both camps. There's a sameness to their song, but yet there is diversity. Otherwise, you can't say, I picked this AC/DC song over another and then think they don't have any diversity. Otherwise, you either hate it all or like it all. And from the outside, AC/DC does have that sound the same kind of thing going against it. But once you take your like, Shook Me All Night Long is the gateway song for a lot of people. You think that's their best one because it's melodic, but then you start to hear all the other stuff. You're like, wow, this band is a lot deeper and better than You Shook Me All Night Long. And so that's what I want to say about AC/DC. I got to say, after tonight's episode, Keep Me Fed has been slightly elevated, in my opinion, now.
Louis did not like tonight's music.
Not that I didn't like it. It was just that I heard nothing new brought to the table to make me feel like, wow, what a tremendous song.
Well,
I never heard anything like that before.
That is going to be very hard to find because...
Very hard, man.
I mean,
as
much as
I want to find it.
Yeah, as much as I hated grunge, you have to at least give it its due that it did bring something new to the table.
Well, there are a lot of grunge songs, at least they're called grunge. I don't know if they're a grunge fan would consider it grunge. But I'm just saying,
like every rock or metal genre to come around.
Collective Soul, are they grunge or not grunge?
Who?
Collective Soul.
I would put them in there. Alternative.
All right, so maybe it's more alternative. I prefer some grunge.
Yeah, definitely not grunge.
But
you can understand what he's saying.
They get lumped together.
Yeah, I'm just saying at this point in time, it's been since grunge, since something really new has come out, a new revolutionary sound.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it's like, a lot of stuff.
Well, no. I'll have to disagree. I think the last time we had a new revolutionary sound, especially in rock, would be Korn, Disturbed, Marilyn Manson. That era right there, man.
The heavy, not thrash, the heavy dark stuff.
Heavy dark, even you could,
Is that doom metal?
No.
Doom metal's got the type of shit. Yeah.
Yeah, no, those are some good bands.
J-Bake's got an interesting idea that Scotty will want nothing to do with, but that's all right. We'll see what everybody thinks. How about Toons Brothers does Torture Tuesday? I'm not using that word, J-Bake. The commenters picked the lineup, not for information, just to engage everyone in a rant like Three Doors Down, Nickelback, Motley Crue, etc.
No, I saw the comment when he first posted it. I think we've always been open to getting suggestions from the viewers anyway. But I would not be against taking suggestions and doing those, even if I hate them, even if it's Motley shit or whatever. I will put up with it.
Darren, why
you realize someone, just to be a complete cocksucker, J-Bake, could come in here with a fucking, Taylor Swift versus Katy Perry.
Yeah, let's not
going down that damn road.
Let's not carried away on that shit.
I tell you what, you guys are all welcome to send 3 things. Whether you think it'll piss us off or not, that's fine. But it has to be rock to hard rock to metal in that area. Nothing lighter than, say, Night Ranger and
Foreigner,
and nothing heavier than Metallica. I'm not interested in doing a video where I can't even hear the guy what he's saying because he's just growling on a microphone for 3 minutes.
We can do Pantera though. Yeah.
I really don't know nothing about him other than Respect, right? Is that Pantera?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the extent of my knowledge.
Yeah.
So there you go. Make more work for Dave. I like that idea. And irritate Scott in the process. That's all.
As I say, depending on what they want to do, if they want to do album battles, they have to make sure that they have the same.
Yeah, and album battle. Keep in mind, don't just say, okay, this album, this album. They have to have the same number of tracks as each other.
Yeah.
No, J-Bake, polka is not okay.
Oh,
no.
I was going to suggest that.
My wife, Louie, absolutely loves polka because her grandma played the accordion. So she'll have it And she laughs her ass off because my Cadillacs have thumping systems by factory, and she'll drive around with the fucking windows down and polka jamming, and people just look at her like she's lost her fucking mind.
She has. She married you.
I was going to suggest that someday in the future we take Weird Al has a polka song on every album he's got, that we rank the polka songs from all his albums.
JC, no, ABBA is not out of the question. ABBA is extremely welcome on this channel. We just haven't got there yet. Because ABBA is a pretty heavy band, right, Scott?
Yeah, man.
All right.
I can see Scotty singing Mamma Mia when no one's watching.
I was thinking more Dancing Queen as he's
Dancing Queen. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one
I didn't want to call him gay.
A challenge of various Rainbow iterations with 3 different lead singers from Dio, the short-term guy, I don't remember his name, and ending up
Joe Lynn Turner.
You'd have to make sure they all have an album with the same amount of tracks.
He's talking probably about Graham Bonnet.
Yeah. Graham
which was on the Down to Earth album, which you guys did.
One album.
Yeah, that's the one I gave you a suggestion for.
Yeah, we've already done that. Hey, I'm thinking we've already done Girls, Girls, Girls. Has that not already been in a battle?
Yeah, just recently.
Yeah. Why are we doing it again?
Let's not do that one again.
No. That we didn't do Girls, 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 the album.
No.
I thought we did already.
I did too.
Bands.
Oh, wait, we did. I remember talking about Jailhouse Rock.
Two fights ago.
I believe that's been done already.
Or is that
this is a battle.
Yeah, but I think
I need to fucking re-listen to that fucking album, so I know.
Wait a minute. Is that the one that's coming up this Tuesday?
Is there not another Motley Crue album that's got the same amount of tracks on it?
They're a bit all over the place, Motley Crue, to be honest.
I don't think we've done a Motley Crue album just standalone, have we?
Yeah, I believe we have. We've done Dr. Feelgood.
We did Dr. Feelgood against, I think, 10,000 Volts.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we did talk about Jailhouse Rock for some reason, but I don't know.
We had to have done that album for something because I Bad Boy Boogie and Nona and
we did. But if Nona's on there, we did that album.
Yes.
Yeah, man. That's what I was thinking, dude. Wild Side.
Jailhouse Rock, Something for Nothing. You're all like, because isn't You're All I Need? Isn't that the one about the field?
Yeah.
So we'll go back. You 3 did Girls, Girls, Girls as an album review.
Okay.
Oh, we did?
Louis didn't, though.
Yeah. Louis and I didn't. And this is an album battle. This
is a battle. Okay.
So it doesn't, you might have. You still have to say how you do against the other songs.
Stuff from Judas Priest. I listened to some stuff off that Shield album, and it did nothing for me. But to each their own, man. I didn't like Painkiller either, and Scotty did. So, it is.
Here it is. Yeah, I got Dave sent me the list for next Tuesday's battle, and I wrote all the songs down.
All right, Jay Bake's got another suggestion. How about a greatest hits album battle? Decade of Decadence by Motley Crue and 2 other albums that Darren hates.
I was actually going to ask whether or not we could do greatest hits albums or not.
Holy Christ, I don't even know these bands. Vacant Heart, how about Atomic Arena, Barren Cross, Holy Soldier, self-titled, and Blood Good, self-titled. I have no idea who any of them are.
I've heard of Barren Cross, but the other ones...
I think if I remember right, he really loves Christian metal, so I think that's what that is.
Yeah,
Isn't Testament?
In 80 albums.
Testament's very thrashy, aren't they?
They're pretty heavy, man, but ain't they Christian metal?
Testament?
I don't know.
Testament was Christian.
I don't know for sure.
Okay, well, Anyway, a lot of people keep bringing up Pat Benatar. I can't believe how many metal fans are Pat Benatar fans. I would have never guessed that back in the 80s.
Damn right.
Before
Her
the radio hits, she was heavier.
Yeah, and her first 2 albums are quite heavy.
Yes. My favorite one by her was Get Nervous, I think. Yeah, that's a good album.
J Bake says Scotty can head up the female rocker battle. We all know Scott hates female rockers.
Well, he hates female.
She's my favorite voice.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, this is what the reactions are going to be, people. They're going to be new. And that is probably not going to sit well with a lot of people because new music isn't anything like 70s or 80s or even 90s rock or metal. But to do a reaction to something from the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s that none of us have seen is next to impossible. And then how can you do a reaction to something you've already seen or heard? It makes no sense. You can't react to something and think it's compelling, I don't know. The Carpenters' Xmas album versus Chicago's Xmas album. By the way, Karen Carpenter drumming skills are always overlooked. Wow.
She was a very good drummer.
She was a very good drummer.
Was she really?
Great.
Okay.
Yes.
Great voice.
And she was also a very funny person, too. That decided the Carpenters that they were probably didn't see
At one point, she was rated the #1 drummer. She was very, very talented on the drums.
I like that, J-Bake, or do Battle by the Years, 82, 83. What are you talking about? Just songs now, or
we've got to get back to what you guys were doing and pick like
Darren we're doing
favorite albums of,
and actually
1977, 78, all the way up through the 80s and stuff. That would be
because we started with 1980, so going back to the 70s would be cool. And then
how far back?
Huh?
How far back in the 70s?
Let's go back to 1970, maybe.
Yeah.
I've also been 5 albums you like in 1970.
Album battles from
at least 5 from that point in time.
Go ahead, Darren.
No, I've been working on putting together a list of doing some album battles from the years, like looking at which albums came out in which year, have the same number of songs, and then matching those up against each other too. But
hey, whatever works. You guys all get with Dave and get in his ear. I don't care if it's very appalling to me. I will just sit in the background off camera and make fart noises. So I'm good. That's why you need to do Creed. No chance you've listened to it. Yeah, there's no chance I've heard any Creed that wasn't on the radio 3 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Into the dial to change it. So yeah. That might be one of the worst bands I've ever fucking heard, solely on his vocals alone. That fucking that fucking voice is enough to make me go postal. Rob Zombie versus Ozzy. Let me tell you right now, Ozzy will get a wedgie, his lunch money stolen, and the books knocked out of his hand if he goes up against Rob Zombie. Ozzy
bullshit.
Handle to Rob Zombie. Not a chance.
Oh, yeah, you will.
Not a chance.
Well, it depends what Ozzy song, which Rob Zombie song, which albums,
Yeah, but Ozzy, but Rob Zombie, I don't think, and correct me if I'm wrong, Zombie fans, I don't think he's ever put out 8-song albums with a goddamn instrumental on it for no apparent fucking reason, as if the album wasn't fucking, finished.
Hey, Rob Zombie's got really cool, intense songs, and he's got songs I do not care for.
Yeah.
Everyone in chat, I have given you Dave's number. He only picks up between 3 and 4 a.m. Adelaide time. If he doesn't pick up on the first ring, just keep calling.
Yeah.
Okay. I hear Danow Creed. I don't even know what that says. Anyway, so there we go. We got one Creed fan on the panel. I don't know. Dave never said either way.
I like the first album or two. Yeah,
Aaron?
Not everything off it, but
Creed.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first couple albums were
The
really,
first couple
were
albums
really good.
weren't horrible. I could do those. I mean,
Louis?
they may not have aged as well, but I wouldn't mind.
Louis?
They sound pretty good.
I was going to say much earlier on. I think Darren would like to call Motley Crue Motley Poo.
Yes. Matter of fact, I think I have in one of our podcasts.
Theater of Pain.
Yes, Tommy, Rob Zombie would wipe the floor with Ozzy 10 out of 10 times.
Oh,
Louis, your opinion on doing a Creed album?
Oh, you mean to rank a Creed album?
Yeah.
One Creed album?
One.
I would like to take a listen to see what they're really all about. So
Weathered.
I would be down with that idea.
Okay. Well, there you
Sorry.
have it. We will have
Sorry.
Huh?
Can I just say, there was no need to call Louis weathered. That was horrible.
No, boys, come on. The name of the album is Weathered. That's the Creed album.
I thought you called Louis weathered.
No, I knew he was talking about the album.
More Music says he's floored at how much Creed is being considered. Well, because things need to be represented. There's only so many Kiss albums and AC/DC albums and everything.
They got some good albums.
I don't know about that. I don't know about Weathered. Isn't that their third one? I mean, that's the one with My Sack of Rice on it.
Yes.
Yes.
My Own Prison or Human Clay, I think, would be better choices.
Human Clay.
No, I don't think so.
Very deep band, aren't they? My Sack of Rice and Claymation.
I think Rob would like Weathered better because it wasn't represented as much on the radio as the other two.
On that album?
Yeah, and that's why you'll like it better.
Okay.
Right? Yep.
Yes, so there we go. We will do anything on this channel as long as it's in the rock or hard rock metal vein. There will be an exception, ABBA, just because ABBA's fucking legendary.
And they do fall under the hard rock.
Yeah, we're gonna do Night Ranger. I mean, we've already done Styx. We've done Cheap Trick. I mean, it doesn't have to be all metal all the time. So Creed, I can take a night off. What the hell? Yeah, we can
work like that, Rob.
We can do Creed.
Hell,
Absolutely, we can do Creed. And I will be, having a brandy, watching some Friends reruns, and checking.
I think you'll have something good to say about that album, man. Whether you like the guy's voice or not, I guarantee it.
Just to let the other brothers know and the audience know, Rob, we do have some lighter albums coming up, don't we?
Some what?
We have some lighter rock albums coming up.
Okay.
Remember, we have Working Class Dog by Rick Springfield.
Oh, I thought you said live albums.
No, light.
Light albums. Yes.
High Infidelity, REO Speedwagon, and Heartbeat City by The Cars.
Yes.
That's another three-way battle.
Yes. Now, I was on record on the After Dark episode that Dave should have chosen a better Rick Springfield album, but it's still got a handful of good songs on it.
Which one did you pick?
Working Class Dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I would have went with
more than one album.
What's that?
He picked the right REO Speedwagon.
I didn't know Rick Springfield had more than one album.
Oh shit, dude.
He has like 20.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, he rivals Kiss.
I've got his greatest hits. So
yeah, but from when? Because it was like Kiss. You put a greatest hits out one year and then 5 more albums come out with more hits.
Early 90s, mid 90s,
okay,
I think.
That's a good one to have. That's a good one to have. Yeah, I mean, I like Working Class Dog, but I would have definitely went from something in the mid.
Yeah, but the problem is I looked at some of the other day, too many tracks on them. So
yeah, I know. It doesn't always work out.
But we'll work another Rick Springfield one in.
Rob listens to Glee live all the time. Thank you, Jay Bake. Never actually saw that fucking show. That was like all the rage, right? I have no idea what it's all about. All I knew it was like a bunch of gay people dancing, right?
So you haven't watched the Blu-rays I've sent you yet, Rob?
No.
Why ask me to get them for you if you're not going to bloody watch them?
Just to have you do something.
JC says we can all agree it's not about the music, it's about the brothers' banter. All right. I can get down with that. No, I cannot do dances from a J-Bake.
He's more a maniac type of guy.
Yes, J-Bake. I would like some Billy Squire as well, Dave.
Yeah.
Yes.
In the dark, man.
Stroke me in the dark. I just said stroke me and you said in the dark. I'm thinking, well, best place to do it.
Yeah, there's all kinds
I don't want to do it in the light.
Yeah, there's all kinds of cool stuff we haven't done yet. And the reaction stuff may not be for you guys, panelists,
Foreigner
either,
double vision.
but it's all about busting balls, right? I mean, and it's fun. I when we get to newer music, I will warn all of you. Don't get sidetracked with one aspect. Please just take it all in, and then if you want to rip it, rip it. But for more than one reason, like that AI video, if I had a line to fucking Temple Balls, they'd be getting an earful right now, because they had kick-ass just guys in the studio playing videos, and then they did this, and it's flat out fucking distracting. I mean, it's just like, it's kind of like the Dance Macabre by Ghost, right? It turns out I love the fucking song. But I was so irritated with the fucking visual of the dancers on stage, I just checked out.
Yeah.
So it's hard. I know. Doing a reaction video, Lou, it's all about your reaction. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be a reactor, but just try to react to You always say, I listen to the whole song. Well, that's all I ask.
Yeah, Lou.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Luke.
when I'm listening to the whole song, it's not with a video accompanying it.
Close
It's
your
just
eyes then.
the
Close your if the
song.
video, trust me, after that Ghost thing, I understand. I wish I
I
would've
didn't watch the videos so much.
listened to the fucking song, and I would have loved it right from the jump. Because as soon as I fucking heard it in the car when Darren played it, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Why didn't we do this? And this is the fucking one you shit all over.
Yep, sure was.
So yeah. Early Fleetwood Mac. Okay, you lost me, Chuckles. A lot of people say
mid-70s.
before they got Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham.
No,
after that.
not that far back.
No,
No.
I will tell you, Rumors, which I believe is their first
Good
album, is damn good.
Yeah, that one's
Nick?
good.
No, that's
Yeah.
good, Stevie.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. It's damn
When
good.
did they start, roughly?
It's 60s.
Late 60s,
Holy
early
shit.
70s.
Very bluesy.
Yeah, they were a 4-piece male band.
Yeah, they
They did
transformed.
the original version of Green Mandalishi.
I typically listen to the songs first before I watch the video for that same reason. Yes, and that is good advice, more music. That's why I put stuff out ahead of time. Whether it's for reaction videos or album battles or just ranking an album, it's good if you've never heard it. If you're going to watch the video anyway, skim through 30 seconds of each song if it's something you don't like, just so you kind of have an idea of what we're talking. That's what I would do. If I was watching a channel who was going to review an album I never heard or a band I never heard, I'd check it out quick and then listen to it. Otherwise, you really just got to take their word for it, right? Because you don't know yourself. Just like Rob Lovers, many people getting tuned off by the visuals. Thank you. J-Bake, you know what? You son of a fuck. All right. Anyway, there we have it.
Price of love.
Better or for worse, Lita Ford and what was his name? Hoey?
Gary Hoey.
Gary
Hoey.
Gary Ho.
And Temple Balls. So love them, like them, hate them, whatever works for you. It gave us a reason to get on here and bullshit. And Tuesday we have Motley Crue's Girls, Girls, Girls versus I've drawn Ace Frehley's Ace Frehley's Comets
Comet.
album.
Frehley's Comet.
And
David Lee Roth.
from David Lee Roth. So 3 great albums, 3 completely different musical styles. So it should be interesting. At least they're great albums to me. I'm sure Scotty feels the same way.
I like all those. Yes, absolutely.
I don't know about Dave. He never reveals his true feelings. Louis, you never know. I mean, he just came out and said he wants us to do a polka battle. So you don't know how Louis is going to sit on that stuff. And Darren, It's safe to
Well,
say
we know how
none
he
of
feels
the
about
three
one.
bands were his favorites or a go-to.
Yeah, this would be a favorite one for him, probably.
I mean, I know he hates
I like
Motley.
two. Yeah, I like 2 out of the 3 albums.
Okay.
Okay.
Which one don't you like?
Geez, I wonder which one that is.
Because you're good at hiding your emotions, so I don't know.
Mike more music. I'm sorry. Taking Saturday off. Yeah, we're just gonna fucking chill for the weekend. I might pop on for an after dark or something if I, have something to say. But other than that, there's nothing going to be scheduled. Tommy Mark, yeah, that's the point. Black Magic Woman by early Fleetwood Mac is a cool song. That's not them, is it? Not a Black Magic Woman. That's not Fleetwood Mac.
That's Santana, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they might have one called Black Magic, but I doubt it's the same one.
No, that was written by Santana, wasn't it?
Yeah.
My friend used to say, "Got a black and bastard woman."
Yeah, that's not Fleetwood Mac.
Got
No
a black
fucking
and
way is that
bastard
Fleetwood Mac.
woman.
My first experience with Fleetwood Mac is probably the "Go Your Own Way" type.
Yeah, me too. That era.
songs.
They're
Not
Megan,
on Rumors.
They do have a song called Black Magic Woman.
is it the same or is it
She's
just a
a black
coincidence?
magic woman.
I'm listening to it right now.
Yes, it's a Santana cover, Tommy Mark says.
Okay. That's one of the only songs I like by Santana.
Tommy King, what time does your after dark start? Whenever the hell I pop on. That's why I don't announce it. That's why I don't schedule. I don't expect anybody to be watching it live. Sometimes there's 10, sometimes there's 20. Probably there'll be 0 at one point. But it goes up so you can watch it after the fact. It's just if I'm bored, middle of the night, can't sleep, got something on my mind, I'll pop in. Usually with the intent on being a 10-minute video, and it's so far turned into over an hour every time. I blame Dave for this last one.
Absolutely.
What we're talking about the After Dark.
What?
Were you talking about After Dark video?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
you
Tommy
can
was
talk.
wondering what time it starts, and I don't have a start time.
No, I only jumped on because it just happened to be.
Just wait till the
YouTube
sun
song,
goes
so.
down, Tom.
Yep. Anytime after dark. You are crazy. Santana has a bunch of great songs. Who said they didn't?
Me.
Oh, you did? Okay.
He's got one song that's
I
good.
always wondered
Is
why.
that-
Why is After Dark called when it is dark? Wouldn't After Dark be in the morning?
I know, it's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, After Dark.
It makes
So
that's why
that's
J-Bake
when
busted
the
my
sun comes
balls
up in
one
the
morning
morning.
because I popped in at like 10 in the morning to do it.
Yeah.
And he was
That's
making
when it's
fun. I'm like,
after
well, hey,
dark.
it's after dark. I mean,
During the dark.
I think it's about your dark thoughts, isn't it?
yeah, whatever.
You wasn't lying.
It was a
So-
catchy memorable. I don't know anything about. I mean, I know Santana's a guitar legend. I know that he's always got a different singer for the most part. What I can tell you is there is a Santana. Well, it's not a Santana song. It's one of them Latin singers called Smooth, and he fucking plays some phenomenal fucking melodic guitar through that. I absolutely love the fucking
No,
song.
that is Santana, but that was an album that he did with a bunch of different singers.
Was
Yeah,
it
that's the
Enrique or someone like that?
That's the Matchbox 20 singer that sings
Yeah.
that, isn't it?
Oh, is
Yeah.
it? Okay.
Oh God.
Okay.
It is a damn good song.
It's a damn good song.
Yeah, Rob Thomas.
Bet it is. A
Yeah,
damn
Matchbox
good song.
20 is okay. What song were you, Scotty?
I don't
Okay.
know. Matchbox
There's
20,
nothing
but-
okay about them,
They've
Dave.
got heaps of hits. Don't talk to me while you're not on camera.
Matchbox 20 versus Creed Throwdown.
Ugh.
What does Matchbox 20 sing? I don't have a clue.
You
Anything
don't
else?
want to know. You
Really?
don't want to know. Trust
Nope.
me. You do
Not yet.
not want to know.
What, it's a
3 a.m.
3 right?
Unwell.
Alternative shit.
It's not alternative. It's pretty
It's
light.
all.
Push
it's all-
3 a.m.
If you like Coldplay, you'll like them.
Oh, I can't stand it.
Don't lump them
It's not
together.
like Coldplay.
Coldplay.
Yeah, just like Coldplay.
No, they are
Nothing like Coldplay.
nothing like Coldplay.
Gigi is just insistent she's going to get her Canadian boys Santana and Nickelback.
Oh, dude, she does not want to be there for that.
Stop bringing up fucking Vince Neil and Motley
Santana's
Crue.
Canadian?
Jesus Christ, let it go.
I had no clue Santana was Canadian.
Santana's Canadian?
I thought he was both. I thought he was.
I thought he was
uh,
Mexican.
He's Jamaican. Ain't he Jamaican?
I thought he was
I thought he was
Mexican.
Jamaican.
Remember, because he had some
Mexican
chalupas
or
and
Cuban.
chimichangas in one of those songs?
South American. Yeah. There he is.
I
He
meant
was born in
Santana
Mexico.
did a song. Okay, I see.
Hotlon.
He's Mexican.
Yeah.
Greg Rowley's song Black Magic Woman was Santana.
He is from Mexico.
I thought he was
Mexico.
African.
Hotlon.
I said I thought Santana was Mexican. I was correct
He is.
because we went out for quesadillas one night.
Yeah. He's Spanish, man. He's Spanish.
You fucking warning
Mexican.
assholes.
He's not.
How about some elevator music, Rob? Like what? Love in an elevator?
Muzak.
Muzak.
Yeah, that's like that's
Muzak. Actually, it's kind of soothing, right?
I heard a Kiss song on Muzak in an elevator.
Are you
No
serious?
way.
Yes, that's how old I am.
Was it
Oh.
Shandy?
They now have Kiss in Muzak form.
Okay. More music says got to do Daughtry. My brother's a big Daughtry fan. I know
Daughtry's
nothing
not
about him.
bad. I mean, I don't know a ton
I don't
of
know
his
anything about him.
It's more rock. I mean, I don't know a ton of his stuff, but the stuff that I have heard is pretty good.
It's about like Nickelback.
Oh, really?
No. Jesus Christ, you have some very poor comparisons. Fucking Daughtry is nothing, doesn't sound anything like Nickelback, and fucking Matchbox 20 does not sound like fucking Coldplay. Coldplay's like you fucking two. Yuck.
Having sex with my cousins, just like having sex with.
Or
a stranger.
music's laughing his ass off at Scotty, saying Scotty kills me because he knows Scotty's just being a douche. Some music is really good. Top studio musicians playing some of that stuff, says Chuckles. Yeah, no doubt. I mean, studio musicians are that for a reason, though, right? They really got no stage presence, or I'm sure they'd all like to tell you they have no interest, but I think the paycheck would sway them otherwise if they were given a chance to be a world famous.
It's kind of funny.
It's all the big Mac eaters, man.
Yeah.
You know?
It's kind of funny how it possibly could have been a 15-minute show winds up being close to 2 hours.
Holy
Damn,
shit!
have we been on here that long?
Hour and
hell
50
yeah.
minutes almost.
Hey.
Oh God!
Gotta go, guys. See
Yeah.
y'all Tuesday.
Holy Christ.
All right.
Is it football on?
Leave it to Louis to bitch.
Hey, thank you, Louis. Good
That-
job, Louis.
That's what I've been called many times. Sir Bitch a lot. That's my
Yeah,
I can
see that.
Sir Bitch a lot.
Greg Rowley, being the original singer of Journey, he was brought in by Neil Schon, who was also in Santana at age 18. Jesus Christ. I had no idea some of these guys were that fucking old. Time flies when you aren't in a white hot rage rant. Yeah, Louis. Yeah, okay. So there, I had no idea, man. These reaction videos are supposed to be quick. I apologize, not to the people watching, but to you. You guys could have ditched out as soon as the reaction.
Well,
You have
To be
stay.
fair, Rob, if hardly anyone was watching and there was no comments, it probably would have been pretty quick.
Yeah, the comments take up a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So
that's it.
what I'm saying though, is so
And
once
just for the
you start
commenters
interacting,
know out there, Louis hates it when I acknowledge your comments and give you guys a voice. So all of you that kiss Louis's ass for being this knowledgeable person, just know he hates you, and he wishes I would turn the comments off and ignore every one of you.
he wants you to be silenced.
Yes.
Unless you're saying something
which
nice
brings
about
me
Louis.
back to Vacant Heart saying he kept going on Democrat with the song from Temple Balls. Motherfucker, they're from Finland. I don't think they give a rat's fat ass about Republicans or Democrats in the United States. Just to
I don't know anything about them personally, but it seems like a lot of foreign bands like U2 and shit like that, they do. Green Day, they get all over American politics. I'm not
when they
saying
have no
that,
business of it.
I'm not saying that they are, but other bands have, so it's not out of the ordinary.
Well, I look at it this way. the Democrats here don't know what they're talking about.
Yes.
So why would I care what some foreigner thinks about Democrat or Republican when they have even less frame of reference? You offended Jay Bake by not wanting his comments read, Louis.
I'm sorry. I don't really read. I'm sorry.
Well,
I just
Lewis
don't
doesn't
look-
have feelings himself, so he doesn't give a shit.
Yeah. If you
I
ever
know.
watch Supernatural,
First
with
of
the
all,
no
I
soul
just
thing, Lewis got no soul.
listen. I did bring it up with Rob that reading all the comments, the kind of it slows down the show immensely, and we don't have to pop up and read every single one and react to every single one because And the other thing is that most of the time I got my head down looking at the keyboard or whatever because I've gotten to the point where too many references about me are in the comments and they're usually negative. So I stopped looking at the comments.
What you consider negative is just ball busting, Louis. You know better than that.
Yeah, I guess.
People love you. You're the reason people watch.
I roar right now.
Eeyore.
Oh, that's how they spell Eeyore in the Winnie the Pooh stuff?
Well, I don't know if that's what he means.
Yeah, that's it. I've been called Eeyore many times.
Did you miss the chorus? Revolution and blood. Hello. So anytime there's a revolution, the very definition of the word in the dictionary should include Democrat then, right? Because it's impossible for anyone else ever to have a revolution. And blood. Dracula was a Democrat. Jason Voorhees, Michael
American
Mott,
Revolution was to get
Freddie
rid of.
Krueger. I mean, so anytime you sing about blood and revolution, it has to be Democrat.
No.
Hey, that movie, Abe Lincoln, Vampire Hunter, that's a very factual movie.
It's fucking crazy. Are you
He was a
telling
vampire
me
hunter.
Abe Lincoln was hunting vampires like Buffy
Yes.
the Slam?
Yes.
Are you
Hey,
serious?
look
It's
at this way. No, well, I don't want to get into too much of it.
No, get into
one
it.
thing, I was gonna say there's a lot of cases. It's like nobody repels the sun more than fucking Democrats, like vampires do, with all this global warming shit crap they talk
Well,
about.
I'll give you that, but I
And
want you had
also-
Dave jump to your defense here. I want to know about Abe Lincoln hunting vampires for real.
Okay, and then of course Abe Lincoln was, it was Abe Lincoln against the Democrats back in the time he was going to get elected, and with the Civil War and everything, all that stuff going on, and I don't want to bring up the topic, but the termination of unborn life is something the Democrats love to get the blood out from that stuff too, so they're fucking vampires. That's what fucking Democrats are. They're fucking vampires.
He
And Abe Lincoln went
emancipated
against
the
them.
vampires. Man, we're getting into some territory here that I'm not going to be held responsible. I'm not going to say I disagree. I'm saying I'm not going to have an opinion one way or the other. So YouTube, it's not me, it's you, or the other panelists. I thought you guys were being serious that he claimed to be hunting vampires. I had no idea you were lumping Democrats as vampires.
If Hollywood says it's true, it's true.
I'm just saying. Look this way. There was a movie, Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter. Had it been based on some factual system for the guy to create the idea of Abe Lincoln hunting vampires, which were the Democrats.
I saw a movie back in the
idea
80s called The Gourmet Zombie Chef from Hell. I'm pretty sure there was no factual basis to that.
Well, Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah, but we're talking historical figure of Abraham Lincoln.
Well, he wasn't a chef, but he made a habit out of cooking up his victims.
Yeah, but he wasn't a gourmet chef.
Yes, you're right. More music. Hollywood is the beacon of truth. Louis, you were being compared to Ringo Starr from the Beatles.
Oh, that's fine. I like Ringo.
Oh, he was saying you're his favorite Tunes brother and Ringo Starr's his favorite Beatle.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Roll with that.
All right. Don't even start with that human centipede. Holy fuck.
No. I didn't think that at all.
All right. On that human centipede note, I'm out.
Yeah. All right. See you, man.
Later.
Don't forget, get a couple extra listens of Girls in.
I've already heard that album enough to last me a lifetime. I will listen to the other two happily but just have those two battle it out.
Gotcha.
All right.
See ya.
Later.
Toons Brothers bring out a Ouija board. We may lose a couple of people. Yeah. Surprisingly, like has been stated, a normally 15 to 20 minute video tops is pushing an hour 45, and there are 30 suckers for punishment still watching.
It's all for you, Louis.
That's all for you, Lou. I don't know why you get mad about the comments.
They're here for you and your girlfriend.
All right. Well, that's it. So we will continue Tuesday. Everybody do your homework. J-Bake, you included, because I know you don't listen to anything other than the warning. You need to know girls, girls, girls. You need to know Eat 'em and Smile. And you need to know, God damn it, I forgot already.
Freely's Comet.
Freely's Comet.
Rock Soldiers.
So I love horror. Sorry, not sorry. No, everybody loves a good horror movie. Louis likes the old black and whites. Dave likes the Outback stuff, and I like, Jason Voorhees. It is what it is. You kind of like where you came from, right? Dave's over in the Outback, so he knows all about that. Louis was around when black and white films was a thing. And I grew up with Jason Voorhees and Michael Myers. So there you go.
I like Michael Myers. No,
it's not Theodore Payne, not yet. We will get there, GG.
I mean, Louis probably like me, probably grew up with Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing in the Hammer Horrors.
The Hammer
Good
films.
shows. Yeah, great shows.
Okay, so there we go. We're good to go. I think that's enough. I'm surprised Louis didn't drop out an hour ago. Actually, I'm surprised Louis didn't drop out after the first few chords on the keyboard of the first song. But he's stuck in there like a champ. So there you go. We will see everybody Tuesday. Maybe there'll be an After Dark before then. I wouldn't count on it. Until next time, thanks for watching.
Rise, 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 we're the flame that never dies. Raise your fist and hear the battle cry.
Louis